Alright, quarantine, day 4. It's been a mad ride getting here. Everything just seemed to go a bit crazy, and one of the maddest things was the insurance, I suppose. We'll start there. So when you need to come to Thailand, if you want to come, you have to get what's called a certificate of entry. So you apply to the embassy and you have to prove you have insurance that's valued at $100,000 that covers COVID. So I got one from Sainsbury's, covers COVID, £10 million, sent off. And this was for a year traveller. No, it doesn't meet the requirements, it's got to be $100,000. It's like, oh man, do you know how much £10 million is compared to dollars? Are you that dumb? Obviously they are. So then you can get 30, 60, I'm not sure what others, there are others after that. You can get 30, 60 and other things after that for the insurance off the website. The official website directs you to this page, which is a Thai company, TP or whatever it is. So it's like, I'm just going to get that, you know. It might be a little bit more, I'm just going to get it. It'll be easy, I'll get 30 days and then I'll work the rest out later. Comes back, it doesn't cover your trip. It's like, hang on a minute, I haven't even told you how long I'm going for. So it's like, I haven't got the patience for this. So I have to buy another one about 60 days, and the date changed then because something happened. So the date changed that I was going to go. So, you know, eventually I got those two refunded anyway. So I'm like, this is now, okay, I get my certificate of entry, book my flights, booked this hotel, you know, booked everything, paid for everything. I'm in Medellin, and it's like a Wednesday. I just put on Facebook to sell my motorbike, the office chair, the desk and everything, and I bought. And then it's like, I've just literally posted them on and a lock, and it's like, no, Medellin's going into a lockdown till Sunday or Monday as of tomorrow morning. So it's like, I can't sell that now, I'm flying. This is a Wednesday, so Thursday it's going into lockdown. I'm flying on the Sunday morning to go to Cartagena. So I can't sell any of this, so I delete those. And it's like, what do I do now? So I went, right, so I'm going, I'm leaving early, gonna go a few days early, go to Cartagena, and I'm just getting off now just in case they close the airport at Medellin. So, you know, stressful. And it seems like stressful just going away at the moment. So, fly to Cartagena, got a test on Monday, get tested, I'll tell you some stuff about that later. And then, at a later date. And so, go to the airport, Cartagena, leaving on that Wednesday when I leave. So, and there's no one at the airport, is there? There's only about 4 people getting on the plane, because it's come from Bogota to Cartagena and people get on it. So it's like, so, you know, so they're just bored, aren't they? You know, so I got looking at everything when I checked my carry-on bag through. Guys asking me 100 questions. Then this woman's like sat there bored, so she pats me down even though I've been through the metal detector, and she's just bored, I know. So then I've sat down, just get a brew and a coffee and a thing, and then it's like, oh, they want to check your bag. Alright. So they're going through my bag, and it's like, obviously you're just doing this because you've got nothing to do, aren't you? Because it's like, I think and then they've done everyone's after that. Mine was the first one through. So, and I've got like a bag of grams masala in there, like 2 bags of coffee. So 3 bags of brown powder. And coming from Colombia, it would have been worse if I had flour, I suppose. But, and they didn't even look at that. All they done was got my tripod out, and they opened the legs on the tripod and put it back up, both tripods. So it's like, what were you doing? Just made me take everything out and I had to put everything back in. Luckily I had hours to go, you know what I mean, so I didn't really care. So that was that. So then I fly from Cartagena overnight. This is Wednesday. I arrive in Schiphol on Thursday morning. My flight's not till 9 o'clock at night, so, or 10 o'clock at night, so I've got 10 hours. Oh, actually, it was 11 hours because I arrived an hour early, which is typical, isn't it, when you're not that bothered. So I've got 11 hours. Luckily I booked a lounge. The lounge there is really nice actually. It's big, spacious, not overcrowded and everything, and it's quite nice. So I spent all day in the lounge, which was pretty boring, I tell you. So I think I'm alright. I printed all my stuff off. I've got like equivalent to what, a year's worth of notes when I was at university there, of documents. So I give it the guy, and he's like, the insurance, I can't find it. So it's the only one they hadn't printed off. So I give him the insurance. She's like, no, that's no good. It doesn't say 100,000. I'm like, it's the one off the official website. It's going to be right, isn't it? So I'm tired, aren't I? I'm cranky because I'm, you know, flown, and I'm just getting fucking pissed off. So KLM helped me. They printed that off, and then I like downloaded an app, got something. It's given the value in baht, so that's going to confuse him anyway. So I went to the office to print it off, and luckily I had to go to another check-in desk. It was going from another gate, so I just got up to the one. Yeah, it's all right now. The other guys checked it. I think once I get to Thailand, it's not going to be a problem, because you know what I mean. They can't be that stupid, can they? Where they don't understand which is the official one off their website. I forget. It's fucking Thailand, isn't it? Obviously they don't know. Obviously there's no communication. It doesn't say $100,000 on it, but it's the one off your website. It's the one your government's told me to buy. It's got to be right, hasn't it? You can't, you know what I mean? And I'm having this conversation and she's not having it either. Luckily there was this young man and woman, like, you know, who sort of greeted you as you got off the plane. And they were really nice and really helpful. They let me get on their phone to use the internet because I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. It was just like, and also as I was getting off the plane, I left my glasses on the plane, so I had to run back, and then one of them had to go and get my glasses. So it was like, everything seemed to be super stressful, you know, about this trip. And it's like, do not fucking do this. Do not let me in with the official stuff, because you're too fucking stupid to understand, you know what I mean? So luckily they came along, because otherwise I'd have been fucking ranting and raving, you know what I mean, and probably got arrested, because, you know, this is now, I took off at 6 o'clock on the Wednesday in Colombia, set off from a hotel at 2 p.m. on the Wednesday in Colombia. This is now Friday at 1:30 in the afternoon in Thailand. Yeah, it's 12 hours difference, so it's ostensibly 1:30 in the morning in Colombia. And so I'm a bit jaded and a bit crabby, and I jumped through hoops with that insurance anyway, you know. So eventually I got through, and everything was quite smooth after that. I get to the hotel, it's like 28 days later, you know what I mean. There's like toxic stickers on the bin, you know, like dodgy waste and all that. Like the people sat there behind these plastic screens all covered up. It's like, you know, this is only like the flu. Oh my god. And then I've just been for my first test now. Hopefully I can go out and spend an hour on the roof, you know what I mean. Even when you're in prison you get an hour's exercise. So yeah, I can go on the roof and that. No, I'm not allowed in the pool though. I don't know why you're not allowed in the pool. I don't think the bacteria and that will just swim around the pool and then you'll get it, you know what I mean. Especially in the sun here, you know what I mean. It's a rooftop pool. It's going to get killed in minutes, isn't it, in the sun. So yeah, the food here is okay. I've got a suite which is nice, so it's a serviced apartment, so it's quite nice and set it up, so you know, it's got a washing machine, kettle, cooker and everything, so I can't moan at that. And the food, if you don't eat a lot, it's fine. But yeah, what a nightmare, man. It's just it's starting to crack me up now. You know, I'm not sleeping, and because you can't go out and about, the jet lag just keeps going and going. So what else? Yeah, if you do come, just make sure it says 100,000 on that blooming insurance. That's all they care about. It's got to be 100,000. Can't be at £10 million, which, you know what I mean, because that's not enough, is it? $100,000 has got to be more than £10 million unless you've got a brain in your head. Yeah. So if anybody watches this and you're bored, give me a shout, man. I'll have a chat with you for hours. But I might bend your ear about stuff. But I'm glad that I can I've got some nice Colombian coffee, which is gorgeous, which I got in Cartagena because I didn't have time to get any when I was in Medellin, because I was like, right, I'm out of here. So I could still drink some good coffee, which is nice. And yeah, I'll send another one when I get up onto the roof. I'll take the camera up there and do a video up there, like so you can see Bangkok. It seems normality is so close I could touch it. Peace out.